that was Camacho's round.
As we listen to Hector Camacho's corner, translation from former two-time world champion Ruben Castillo.
Throw your left hand straight, just like you're doing it. Don't hurry yourself. Control yourself. You're doing fine.
You have the range now. The range is beautiful.
Move him a lot.
No, moviéndolo es todo. Esto no lo tomes ahora, tíralo.
Right.
Así como lo estás counteando. Como lo estás counteando es perfecto con la izquierda. Y luego...
Let's take a look at Camacho. There you see that quick-handedness. But he doesn't put his whole body into the punch. He doesn't commit himself fully, which is why he is the type of fighter he is, which has certainly been good enough. Camacho did more talking this week about a hoped-for fight with Chavez than he did about Haugen, and he thinks that Haugen is a good primer for Chavez because of his style.
And there is some similarity. Though certainly Haugen has never displayed the precision punching accuracy or the power inside at this weight that Chavez has.
And Chavez is deceptively quick also in the way he pursues a boxer.
Beginning to take complete command of these exchanges near the center of the ring. It's fashionable in the sport to say that Meldrick Taylor has the fastest hands of all the fighters in these middle range weight classes. But when you look at Camacho at his best, you begin to question that a little.
Except that Camacho rarely throws more than a two-punch combination. And of course, Taylor is constantly moving forward and rarely moving backward the way Taylor, I should say.
You did. And it's a good point. Camacho moves backward a great deal more often than does Meldrick Taylor.
To the body by Camacho, I thought.
Camacho is trading 3 and 4 punches while taking 1 or 2 from Haugen in all of these third-round exchanges. It's been another good round for the Macho Man. And Haugen goes down from a solid right-hand counter.
Just as I was saying, he doesn't get his body into his punches. Haugen walked into a good, stiff, sort of right hook from Camacho.
Only the second time in Greg Haugen's professional career that he's been down. Pernell Whitaker was the other man to knock him down to the canvas. We'll take another look at Hector Camacho putting Greg Haugen on his back for only the second time in his career.
We haven't seen much of Camacho's power. He's not a power puncher, but here you'll see him come up with a right there, and a good right cross. Very good stuff from Camacho. We've talked recently about how Camacho is coming back to his former self as a fighter with the Pazienza fight, starting with the Pazienza fight. And that flurry there is about as good as we've seen him in the last year.
Haugen so intent on trying to stay busy inside and test Camacho that his hands were to his side, and he was wide open to take that punch. So now Hector Camacho goes forward with the confidence of having put 2 terrific rounds behind him and having asserted so far control of the fight. Between rounds, Camacho was told by trainer Rooney Dada in his quarter to keep picking his spots, be economical, not try for the knockout, and conserve his energy.
Which indicates that they're a little bit concerned over the fact that he had to take off 3 or 4 pounds yesterday.
The master plan for Hector Camacho envisions a fight against Julio Cesar Chavez in late May or early June. No such final arrangements have been made yet. Camacho says he's ready for that.
I heard today, Jim, that it might not happen until the fall because of problems with promoters. But right now, Camacho still has work to do against Haugen. And still must prove, if this fight goes 8, 9 rounds, that he still has that amazing reservoir of energy.
So far, the Haugen strategy is not panning out. It had been his intention to throw upwards of 70 or 80 punches around to try to test Camacho. Instead, it is Camacho who threw 82 punches in round 3, while Haugen threw only 45. Haugen trying to dig to the body. Gives Camacho another chance to nail him with a right and a left.
And Camacho cleverly set that trap, Jim. He was absolutely setting a trap, and he sprung it. A good left hand.
Haugen holding and hitting and getting away with it for a second, as referee Carlos Padilla seemed momentarily overwhelmed by the action.
Ego outside of the ring, Camacho shows very little ego in the ring. He's very calculating. You would have thought, after the way he ended the previous round, that he might have come out to really test Haugen, intimidate him, but no, he just went back to the calculated game plan.
One at a time, one at a time. Talk one at a time. Yeah, okay.
Like you were doing. Stay inside like that when you got in and against the rope. Make him tie you up. You know, you're scoring big in there. When you pull out, that's when you're going to get hit. And he's looking for you to pull out.
Okay, Harold Letterman, our unofficial official. How have you scored this fight?
Larry, 3 rounds to 1, 39-36 favor Hector Camacho. Remember the 4 points in which we score. Clean punching, it's Camacho. Effective aggressiveness is Haugen, but he's not doing nothing. Ring generalship, it's all Camacho. In defense, it's got to be